you're in charge of like adjusting.
And
so.
it's my doing.
People are gonna be
That's
like, who's hovering over your shoulder?
That's Robbie.
It's Robbie Williams.
I'm gonna punch him right in the face. There he is, right there. Punch him right in the face. Take that, Robbie.
Oh my God, do you hear my stomach?
Yeah, you need to handle that. You need to totally handle that.
I'm gonna have.
You need to have
a gummy boob.
You need to have some gummy boobs or some cookie.
Still have them.
Or some cookie D's. We have some cookie D's.
No,
left.
I'm out.
You're out. I have a couple cookies. Let me get you a cookie D. I'll get you one. Here.
I ate all the D's.
I'm gonna go get you a cookie D. I got one left.
What did I say we were gonna talk? Oh, so Susan Rice, big fat liar.
I'm coming. I'm getting you a cookie D.
Susan Rice is a big fat liar. So
she is a big fat liar, and it's just a total like I'm gonna spy on everybody.
Yeah, she is a big fat spire, and she's a big fat liar. And
I can't open the package.
That's all right.
I'm having a hard time opening the package.
It'll calm down. So let's see. What do I have about her? So okay, so so she wrote an email to herself, like on her last day of work or whatever, like memo to self.
Isn't that weird?
Well,
I mean, that's kind of weird. I thought when I heard that, I was like,
I didn't think it was that weird. That
do you do that?
I mean, if I want to remind myself of something,
of how I'm feeling.
Not how I'm feeling. That wasn't what her thing was about.
It kind of was. It was a little bit about.
She was recapping the dialogue, right? Like, so she was recapping the meeting. She wanted to remember what happened in the meeting, so she wrote down everything she could remember.
There's some D's for you.
Happening in the meeting. And then that was super top secret and like redacted. And then, of course, Rick Grinnell unredacts everything, releases it. Okay. And she's like, Comey said that, you know, we potentially shouldn't give any information to General Flynn about Russia stuff because, like, he may be compromised because he has unusual amounts of conversations with that Kislyak dude, right? And so, and they were all in cahoots about it. And then now there's video that's been released literally of a couple weeks later, PBS asking her, so do you have any knowledge of all the stuff that Nunes is accusing the team of? And she's like, nope, I don't know anything. She's a big fat liar.
She's a liar.
Big fat liar.
I mean, but is anybody shocked? Raise your hand. No, I don't see any hands raised.
I mean, to be fair, we wouldn't. Because
I mean, I don't see any hands raised.
No, there's no hands raised because everybody knows she's a big fat liar.
She's a liar.
And you guys, she's one of the candidates potentially that could be the VP. There's VP.
There's no way. She'd be a disaster.
Oh my God. And now, because, you know, there's floods in Michigan.
Yeah, somebody just asked, did you hear about Michigan? Yes, we've heard
about
Michigan.
Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. What in the hell, you guys? 2 dams just collapsed?
Yeah.
Why does this happen?
And Gretchen is... What is she going to do? Is she going to be like, you can't go to your second home, you know, because we're going to have you arrested.
You're going to need to stay at home.
You're going to have to stay there.
But also evacuate.
But also not stay there. Okay.
And we're going to need you to shelter in place, but also GTFO.
Yeah. You can't travel anywhere. Just stay put, even though you're evacuating. I'm going to make a casserole.
And you know, every time she gets on TV, she's like, I'm super focused on Michigan right now. That is my focus.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's on like every television show in the world.
I'm just really focused on doing my job.
Which is to be on camera as much as possible so that Joe Biden will pick me. Yeah. That's what she's doing.
I was in pageants.
You guys, if he picks her, it will be the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
because she's horrible.
Also a disaster.
And so unlikable.
So many disasters for VP.
And so plastic.
Yeah.
You know, you just look at her face and it's so plastic.
I wonder if like the wind blows, if her hair actually moves. Because I don't think it does. Do you think her hair moves?
It moves all in one piece.
She reminds me of like one of those Barbie dolls that it has the plastic hair.
Yeah.
You know? It doesn't have real hair. It just sits.
It just sits?
It just sits.
Just so.
Like, yeah, it just is like the plastic. She is... like a droid, you guys.
What else did I say in my description? Because I said Susan Rice lies. Oh, and that there's Fauci panties.
Oh my God, you guys. She showed me the Fauci panties this morning. She's like, who wears these? I said Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. They're wearing Fauci panties. They're like Fauci G-strings. They look like the old Calvin Klein panties, but skimpier. And the waistband says Fauci.
Or you can also get Newsom. Or Cuomo. Those are the options right now.
Because that's sexy. Really gets you in the mood.
Yeah, that's what...
If it does, seek help. Seek immediate help.
And there's also, some company has developed a mask like a regular face mask, where there's a contraption that's connected by like a tube to the mask, so that when you squeeze that contraption, the mask opens so that you can eat.
I can't. What are we doing?
The amount of dumb that is.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe that level of dumb.
Yeah. I went into Target the other day, and I did just get a few things like coffee creamer and stuff like that. And I actually wore a mask in. And then I was looking around, and I felt claustrophobic, and I was like, screw this. And I just took my mask off and shoved it in my purse. And because I couldn't deal. I just couldn't deal, you guys. Because I hate
awful.
them. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry I'm not sorry. I just hate them. And it was fun. I just stayed away from everybody. I just stayed away from all the people because it wasn't very crowded. It was in the middle of the day. What's crowded is our Kroger.
Yeah, the grocery store.
I'm afraid to go into our Kroger on the way home because it's packed every day, and I'm afraid it's going to be a scene from like World War Z. You remember that scene where they go into the grocery store and he's got his rifle and the kid's screaming and the mom is like getting separated from the kid? That's what I'm afraid of.
I think it's a little better than that.
You think? Because I feel like I tell my husband, I'm like, listen, if we go to Kroger, you're going to have to bring the rifle. It's going to be like World War Z, and I'm going to be screaming. The kid's going to be screaming. It's going to be crazy. I have not yet gone into our Kroger because the parking lot is packed every single day. At least our Target on the way home, it's not packed. It's only like maybe a third of the way.
And that's a super Target? Like it's got
a super Target, yeah. And it's it's in the middle of the day usually. It's usually when I come home from work. It's like 1-ish when we leave here. And so it's not so bad.
Somebody on Twitter had a great point about masks, by the way. Because the question is, if they work, then why is anything closed? And if they don't work, then why are we wearing them? So, it's either one or the other, right? If they work, then just open everything and everybody will wear masks.
Everybody wear them. Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why this is a thing.
If places are super crowded, I guess I would feel more comfortable wearing it. If I'm in a place where there are not a lot of people around me, I just can't. I can't deal with
they don't do anything for you, though.
That's what I'm saying. So if I stay away from people, I just stay away from the people in the places. And yeah. And then when you get up to the checkout thing, my God, they have like plexiglass, the chick's wearing a mask. It's like no one's touching you. You're just.
But they're scanning all your items and holding them and then
going
them.
like this to you. They're like this. They're like,
right.
Have a good day. Have a good day. And then you're like, okay, I'm glad I wore a freaking mask in here. What the hell?
It's so dumb. Everything is so dumb.
Everything is so
But
stupid.
the mask that you actually pump open,
it's just
what in the world?
I swear, I gotta eat something now.
I know, I'm gonna take a drink. So I'm gonna squeeze this so that it opens up.
Defeats the whole purpose.
Doesn't it though? It's exposing your mouth, then why not just take it off?
I don't understand any of this. I just don't. I don't, you guys. I don't understand.
It's so dumb.
None of it.
What else was I know I said something else.
Well, there's a lot going on. Illegals are getting taxpayer money in California. We have to talk about Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, 37 locations of Planned Parenthood requested and got payment protection plan funds for small businesses.
Oh my God. They got $80 million.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
$80 million, you guys.
Loans.
$80 million.
Planned Parenthood.
I am in a rage about this.
Yeah.
They get $500 million. That's $500 million, if I'm not mistaken. $500 million, with a B.
That is
$500 million. They get $500 million from taxpayers every year, and they were like, "Yeah,
it's not enough.
We're going to go ahead and apply for that crap because we're a small business."
Yeah, so now apparently the SBA is reaching out to those 37 Planned Parenthood locations to politely ask for their money back. Our money back.
Our money. They're going to reach out politely? How about they go and they like arrest these people for fraud?
Yeah, pretend that they're not social distancing or something, and then they'll be arrested.
Yeah. These people are just criminal.
Nuts.
It's unbelievable. They're criminal. So they took $80 more million from us
because $500 million wasn't enough.
They got it. They got it. They took that money away from people who needed it. They took it away from actual healthcare workers. They took it away from the people on the front line who needed it. They took it away from small businesses.
Actual small businesses,
mom and pops who really needed it. They took food out of the mouths of people who actually needed it.
God. And why? So they can kill more babies.
So they can kill babies.
This is what's happening.
Yeah, but we're not raging about it or anything.
Also, the gym in New Jersey, yesterday there were a bunch of videos. So frustrating. Cops arresting gym goers. So now, the owners of the gym.
You can't work out.
You can't work out. What are you doing?
God.
Criminals.
You think this is America or something?
And I know, a lot of people's natural reaction is to watch the videos and see the cops, arresting these gym goers and be mad at the cops. These cops do not want to do this. They have a choice, right? They're like, do I lose my job or do I follow the governor's orders? And they're following their orders because they don't want to lose their jobs. I get it. It's not the cops. It's that power-hungry, power pants-wearing a-hole Phil Murphy who is doing this. And it's because he can't stand to feel not listened to, right? Like he can't stand the fact that someone is defying him.
And a lot of these governors are like this, where they're just like, oh my God, they're not listening to me. I've got my power pants on and they're not listening. And I'm so insecure that I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put more restrictions on these people. And I'm going to have these people arrested for going to the gym.
You're going to step on dry sand and not wet sand? How dare you? That's what's going on in LA. So Garcetti's like, yeah, you can swim in the ocean. You just can't get out of the ocean and take a rest. These are the rules that governors are making.
It's the most absurd thing. When you hear it out loud, you're like, what? Who came up with this crap?
I mean, it's insane.
I love how yesterday on our show, she's like, you have to be airlifted from the helicopter.
You have to be plucked from the sea.
You get into the ocean, and then you're like, all right, where's my helicopter?
Because I can't step on the dry sand.
I can't, so somebody's got to airlift me out of here, man. I'm ready to go. Yeah,
this is what we're reduced to.
This is what you have to do. So, listen, I hope you're prepared with your helicopter. Everybody's got a helicopter, right? Everybody's got to be airlifted out of the ocean when you're done swimming.
You good?
This is because this is how dumb our government is. Good Lord.
It's science, you guys.
Science! God.
Also, speaking of science, the CDC, I don't know if you heard this, within the last 24 hours, they've updated their guidance.
Everybody, I hope you're sitting down because this is legit science. Are you ready?
All right. Now, I'm not saying that they're saying don't clean surfaces. That's not what they're saying.
Totally saying this. Now,
but they've basically updated their guidance to say that it appears that surface to human transmission of this virus is very uncommon. Oh, it's not really a thing.
So all those Lysol wipes and all that wiping you've been doing, worthless.
I mean, they're not saying it's worthless, but
they're not saying it either.
They're saying go ahead and continue to wipe stuff down, but just know
that it's all dropletty.
That it's very dropletty, very human to human contacty.
So basically, what you're saying, it's really about like that woman who took it like
right.
It's like right. with my receipt.
Yes,
at Target.
It's way more about that. It's more human
than it is wiping stuff down.
Right. So I mean, if you weren't already confused about what really is up, then they would like you to be more confused. Yeah. And that is why they've released these new guidances. Yeah. So that's helpful.
That's true. It's true. Thank you for being so helpful, CDC. So glad.
God, what is happening? I had the best momentary daydream yesterday right before the news started. I had this vision of 2024, Nikki Haley being elected president with Rick Grinnell as VP.
Oh my God.
And I was like, can you imagine the liberal heads exploding at the first woman president and the first gay vice president?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
On the GOP side. What would liberals do with that? Because how do they not get excited about that level of diversity?
They wouldn't.
In the White House.
They wouldn't get They'd somehow turn it around. They'd somehow make us sexist and homophobes some way.
How could they do that though?
They would.
I mean, can you imagine?
Because they do it now, and they already are Republicans, right?
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, these people are already Republicans, and they're still these people are so homophobic.
And Trump is a racist.
And they're sexist. And they're just
But I mean, because
awful.
you know that they would just run Joe Biden or Bernie again, right?
Yeah.
It'd be some
Why
old
do you
white.
gotta bring me into this?
It'd be some old white dude on their side, and
Yeah.
meanwhile we would have Nikki Haley. Can you imagine?
And he'd be
a better
screaming
dream
at Nikki,
team?
"You hate women!" And she'd be like, "I am a woman. You'll
And they'd
fart."
be like, everybody is so anti-gay, and Rick Grinnell would be like, dude,
I am gay. What is
And the
wrong
great
with
thing
you?
about Rick Grinnell is that, like, he does not. That is not what he's about.
No.
Like, yeah, he happens to be gay, but
Yeah.
he's way too busy being a complete badass.
Yeah, to concentrate
use
on
it-
his gayness.
Yeah, to use it as some sort of political identity.
I find that most Republicans, most conservatives are like that though. They don't their whole lives don't revolve around their sexuality.
Right.
This is how it works. I mean, that's how most people are. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go around going, "Oh my God, you guys, I'm so straight.
And you guys, I have a vagina.
I am so." Did you know that? He just Rob's like,
Really, Rob?
Bart?
Because that is the thing.
Yeah.
Democrats are constantly using their lady parts or their like gayness or straight
Or their skin color.
yeah,
frankly.
it's all they can think
How
about.
about you use your accomplishments? How about you use yourself and what you do and who you are instead of your.
That's why.
Yeah, that's right, because they can't do
They
that.
don't have those.
Ding, 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 Stacey Abrams. Can't do that.
That's
Maybe you
what
should
it
do that.
is.
Yeah.
They don't have
Yeah, you
the
can't do
accomplishments.
that.
Okay, I got
Mhm,
you.
You can't do that. Hey,
I
Rob.
have several questions about the vaginas.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I didn't know you were going to walk in at
I
exactly
mean, you brought
that
it
way.
up, so
Okay.
you know.
You have a lot of questions. Like, maybe you should say those to when we're off the
Oh,
Facebook Live.
sure, whatever you want.
Okay. All right.
You guys, Pier One. That's who I said. That's what I said.
Pier
in
One
the
is going out of
description.
business.
All the Pier Ones are
I'm
dunzo.
sad. I'm
oh
sad
my
about
God,
that.
I'm brokenhearted
I love Pier
about it.
One. I really love Pier One.
I mean, I thought that they were like massively overpriced on most everything, but I
Yeah.
still loved going in there and getting little
the
trinkets.
tchotchkes.
The tchotchkes.
I love
yeah.
the tchotchkes. Like the tchotchke section
Yeah,
made me happy.
and it wasn't overpriced.
It's almost like being in an overpriced flea market.
yeah.
For me, it wasn't overpriced because I like flea market.
Yeah.
But the tchotchke section made me happy.
Like I got like a glass jar filled with shells.
Yeah.
For my guest room.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff
That
was
kind of
so
stuff.
great.
Yeah. I never bought furniture there.
That's what was overpriced.
It was really overpriced, yeah. But I do like their other stuff. I like their textiles, like their their placemats.
Yeah.
And their stuff like their for on women, what I'm talking about?
Like
I say
chargers?
women, I'm leaving the men out.
Did
Like
you get their chargers?
their chargers, yes, for under your under your plates, what I'm
I'm
talking about?
not nearly fancy enough to
That
have a
kind
charger.
of stuff. But I bought stuff there like that. I love that.
Do you have chargers?
Yeah, I have chargers for under, but I haven't really used them because it's not like we've had a lot of sit down dinners.
That is so fancy.
It's really fancy. I've used them maybe once.
I mean,
And
even
this
if I had them, I wouldn't know what to do with
But
them.
this is that you put them under plates
But
for when you
why?
set the table because it makes it look fancy. It makes it look like you give
it's
half
just
a
like
crap.
an extra plate.
It's
for
not,
no reason.
Not really an extra plate because you don't eat on wicker.
So it's
it's
not
not like
a
you put
frame.
food on wicker. It's
like a picture
It's like a
frame
picture frame
for
for
your
your
plate.
plate. I'm glad that we've talked about this. I'm glad that we've decided what that is.
It's very important. You guys,
Yeah,
we
but
recorded
Pier One is
another
gone.
podcast yesterday. It's going to be out this afternoon.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
We talked about dead naming trans people. Dead trans people.
Yeah, we've talked
talk
about
about dead
dead
naming,
dead trans
dead
people,
trans people.
and then dead trans people.
And
the-
also
the
people
dead
that
naming.
are going to die someday who
Yeah.
may be eventually dead named.
And how they don't like to acknowledge their past as
Yeah.
as who they were before they became trans people. We're talking about that.
Yeah.
And people won't like it, some people won't, and that's how we roll. Okay.
Oh my God, that reminds me. 2 days ago, was it when we talked? Yeah, it would have been, because today's Wednesday. So Monday is when we would have talked about the fact that the NASCAR race was on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking back through the comments in here, and somebody was like, watch what you say. Watch how you criticize NASCAR.
Wow. Really?
And I was like,
criticize NASCAR.
no, I will not watch it. I will
What?
say whatever I want in my own video.
Okay. I don't. What,
It's like a huge NASCAR fan.
somebody's asking who's behind me.
It's Robbie Williams.
It's Robbie Williams.
The
you
greatest
guys.
performer of all
See,
time in space.
I'm not going to bend his face.
Don't bend his
I'm
face.
not going to bend his face. See his giant He's so so distracting.
you're gonna knock down everybody.
Oh my God, he's fine.
All right. Anyway,
It's Robbie Williams. He's horrible. You
No,
guys.
he's
horrible.
wonderful.
Mott got
So
him for
hot.
his birthday, and he has to
gave
sit
me
in
a
there
lap
next
dance.
to Trump. It's ridiculous. He's
love
like
him.
this completely overrated singer from the UK that she's obsessed with.
Not overrated.
It's the worst sucky music ever. It's awful. He sings like he sings show tunes.
No, he
She's
doesn't.
seen him like 100 times.
I mean, he does do that, but that's not all he sings. He's absolutely amazing.
Terrible.
He's the best.
Terrible. And I have to look at that stupid cardboard
My
cutout
sister got me the cutout for
every
a
day.
birthday
I
a
blame
couple
you,
years ago.
Danielle. I blame you. Anyway, so
love
what
him.
else is happening? Oh, there's going to be a Legally Blonde 3 because we all needed that.
I'm totally excited for it.
Of course you are. We all needed that, you guys.
Actually, I haven't even seen the second one. I don't know why I'm
yeah,
excited for
that's the thing. It's like The Godfather 3. We didn't need that either.
Yeah, we definitely
Why
did
do
not
we need
need
Legally
that.
Blonde 3? Because nobody has any creativity anymore. Nobody. And so they're like, let's just make a third and a fourth one, like Rocky 5. No, we don't need that, Sylvester Stallone. We don't need a Rocky 5.
Yeah.
Don't make that.
Also, did
Stop
you guys
it.
see that that Biden tried to get in on the reindeer games with the nicknaming?
Yeah.
And he called Trump President Tweety.
Don't do that.
That's so lame.
Yeah. I mean, it's
just do better.
But
if you're gonna do it,
the best part of that is that he was Mr. Listen, I'm not going to get into the mix. I'm not going to get down in the mud with him. You know
I mean, I want
I'm
to do
not-
push-ups against him.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. You know, I mean, it's like when they go low. What is it? When they go low,
When
we
they
go
go-
high,
Yeah.
kind of a thing. But I'm going to give him a nickname, just like he did with me. It really
President
because
Tweety.
it's really lame.
Oh, Joe.
Did you guys hear the geese? During
and-
his little presser, he was like he's in his little office, and the geese were honking behind him.
Yeah. He said that they were cheering for him.
Dude, can nobody shut a window?
You know what my husband said about that? He was like, wow, way to look relatable on your... Because he said something about, oh, those geese on my property. Like, it made it sound super hoity-toity.
Yeah.
And so that was one thing my husband noticed, which I hadn't noticed, because I just
He's not
assumed
relatable
everybody
at all.
in politics is super rich.
Meanwhile, there's like a Secret Service guy like going back and forth in the window. Because, you know,
Yeah.
we all have that. It's super relatable,
You don't
yeah.
have
Oh, of course I do. I have like 5 bodyguards, you know,
Yeah.
that are always constantly patrolling my property.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
All right,
Yeah.
let me check really fast to make sure we're not missing anything.
Yeah, because
Of
we have
huge
a ton of stuff to
importance.
pre-record today.
Oh my God, so many.
We have a lot of crap to do.
Okay, so really the Michigan floods are the main story. If
Yeah.
you're in Michigan, man,
So
hang in there.
sorry,
God,
you
I'm
guys.
so sorry that you're in Michigan.
So sorry.
A, but
we will,
B,
like
sorry
we are
about
going to be
these floods.
thinking and praying for you and like thinking of you. And I'm so sorry. And we're so sorry that you have Whitmer in charge.
Oh, I know. Because remember the Pelosi comments yesterday calling Trump morbidly obese,
Mm-hmm.
and then Trump was asked about that, and he was like, "I'm not paying attention. That she's a mental case." That is essentially what he said. So then she was asked to respond to his response, and she said,
I'm praying for him.
"I didn't."
Is that what she said?
I didn't know he was so sensitive. He's always talking about people's weights. But she used a word.
Which is pretty, I mean, listen, that was a pretty good comeback.
It was
Because
a
he
good
does
comeback.
always talk about people's weights.
But she used a word, avoir de poise. She said, he's always talking about other people's avoir de poise, their weight, their pounds. Why are you going to use a word like avoir de poise? Who are you, Ashley Judd now?
I know.
You're going to use the giant words instead of just saying the word weight?
Well, I mean, that happens when you get
avoir de poise.
$24,000 refrigerators. You start using words like
And
that.
what
I know she has the
can't.
mask that all the masks
matching.
she literally has like 52 face masks now. And they all match her outfits, and then she has the giant beads that go with them. It's so chic, you guys. So chic.
Wow, I don't like her.
Yeah, she spoke in French. I kind of feel like
Avoir
that's
du
I feel like
poise.
that's anti-American. That's what I think. I mean, it's
And I don't even know why you pronounce it avoir de poise. It should be avoir du pois.
pois. And I took Spanish. I mean, even I know that, you idiot. All right, so what else is going on? Anything?
Joaquin Phoenix is going to be a daddy-o.
Yeah, that's
I'm a little nervous about that, to be
a
frank.
little nervous too. I feel like he's going to be one of those parents who like chooses food and spits it into his kid's mouth. You know what I mean? One of those.
He just seems so incredibly unstable to me.
Yeah.
That I just...
A little concerned.
Yeah.
A little concerned about that kid.
Not that there aren't people every day
That
who are
aren't
unstable,
unstable,
having kids.
but he does it out loud.
Right.
Like in front of people on stages.
Right.
You
He's
know?
more public
But, you know,
about it.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's...
Mazel tov for that.
Yeah. Okay.
What else?
There's so many. You guys, there's so much stuff going on today. I feel like we do the lineups for these shows, and then we come in and we're like, holy crap! There's 10 more things we have to talk about because there's so many other things. Elon Musk is tweeting again, and he and his mother-in-law don't get along. So basically, he is like everybody else, right? Because he and his mother-in-law don't get along. I mean, who gets along with their mother? I actually do get along with my mother-in-law. I love my mother-in-law. But, I mean, what guy gets along with their mother-in-law? Well, my husband gets along with his mother-in-law, I guess. But his mother-in-law hates him. So, yeah, after he did the whole take the red pill thing.
Yeah.
Now
he's tweeting stuff.
Now he's like doing something else. What's he saying? He's saying something else.
Oh, well, she is, right? Isn't she saying
She's
more
saying
things?
something else, but he's also saying other stuff too. He's like coming back out and he's saying more like conservative stuff. He's sort of conservative. He's conservative.
Well, because he took the red pill, right?
He did take the red pill, but he's doing more conservative-y stuff.
Well, she's now complaining that he's blaring men's rights activists.
How is that men's rights activist-y thing?
That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I don't know if that's men's rights activist-y, but there's another thing that he said. He said, oh, cancel culture is what he said. I don't think that's, I mean, how is that a right-wing thing? Because we don't want to have cancel culture? We think that that's wrong to have cancel. So,
well, I don't think she responded to that though. I think he said that was like a separate tweet that he said.
He said cancel. Yeah, he said cancel culture. More fun, less shun.
Which is great, right?
Yeah,
he's right. Let's cancel that whole canceling.
Yeah.
Let's just.
So there's that. So he doesn't believe in cancel culture. Well, I mean, good. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Anyway, wear a mask or don't, and wipe your surfaces or don't. That's according to the CDC.
Live your lives, you guys. Go live your lives. Live out loud. Isn't that what they say?
That's what they say.
Isn't that what the kids say? All right.
All right,
you guys,
we gotta go. So many ads today.
Bring it in, you guys. It's Wednesday. We hope you guys have a great day. Bye.